Hello, YouTubies. We're back again today on the Twitch stream. I hope you all are having a great day. Today, I gotta be honest a little bit. Okay, I gotta be a little bit honest that I don't have a set plan for how we're gonna go about today. But I wanted to do a little bit of a tiny bit of a deep dive, and by deep dive I mean it's a very shallow dive. It's actually not deep at all, it's shallow. A shallow dive into the cousins chat. So if you don't know, actually one place I could start is by just literally pulling it up on the screen. I guess we'll just go to K is for Karen's channel, although I think that they do it on both K is for Karen and Anna Only in My Dreams. Let me also pull up Only in My Dreams. I think they do it on both channels, which I do find to be confusing. I do. Oh, yep, they sure do. One was from today, streamed 5 hours ago, and then... Oh, wait! Or do they both? Oh, they both stream on their own channels at the same time. Huh. You fucking learn something new every day. You surely do. I thought they like took turns or something, but they both stream it on both of their channels. Okay. I think that's an interesting concept. I think it is maybe better than them both taking turns. I think it's confusing either way. I think they would almost be better off just creating a whole separate channel for Cousin Chat. But that's a whole other, like, business YouTube thing. That I guess I could go down that tangent, but not really the point of why we're here today. Not really the point of why we're here today. So, we learned about Only in My Dreams and K is for Karen via Lisa's hauls, alright? Because Lisa's always shouting out these two channels in her videos, which is great, which is wonderful. Well, I don't know. Maybe it isn't great. Maybe it isn't wonderful. I don't know why I use those words. And I've only fully watched one of their little cousin chats, and that's this one right here, because they had Lisa on it, and they talked about me pretty extensively, actually, in that particular cousin chat. And it was a fascinating... fascinating. Oh, Lala, thanks for purchasing some merch. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, bestie. It was a pretty fascinating conversation. I think I talked about this before we... And one of my other re-uploads on YouTubies. I can't remember which one it was. But I did talk about it. Lisa referred to me as... Or, like, said that I reminded her of her old Latino gay coworker and stuff like that. It was a little weird, but also very endearing and precious, and I think well-meaning. And yeah, it was a fascinating thing. Well, since then, the girlies on Twitch have been watching the cousin chats, even though I haven't. Oh yeah, Karen referred to me, said that I was like Lisa's husband. I'm like Lisa's husband. Which one of them called you love bug? That was K is for Karen. Let me pull that up too. We can pull that little situation type of deal up. I think somebody screenshotted it in the Discord. Here it is. Yeah, K is for Karen said, I have numerous gay family members, love bug, and I'm adding you to our family. Prayers from K is for Karen. I'm watching here and there as I make pit stops while DT shopping. Ha 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 ha. That was a comment that Karen left on one of my Twitch re-uploads. And so anyways, you know, the girls of the Zachary Mike community said, we're gonna go watch. We're gonna watch these streams. We're gonna watch them all, see what they have to say in it. And I think part of this was spurred on because during the live stream where they talked about me and had Lisa as a guest, they referenced some drama with another, I think, Dollar Tree haul guy named Mr. P, which Lisa shouted him out in the past too. And so, and so I think people, like, I mentioned in our Discord, I was like, I would like to know what the drama with Mr. P was. And so somebody did go look it up. And I think also timestamped it for me, but maybe not. Oh wait, yeah, it is in one of these videos. But in the process of finding out about that drama, the girlies in the Discord were like, Zach, I don't think you realize, that Anna and Karen kind of love a conspiracy theory. They kind of love a conspiracy theory. And so then I think Shay206, who's one of my moderators here, she sent me some clips, and then we got Purple Pros in the Discord. I'm not sure if Purple Pros has the same name in Twitch chat, but Purple Pros, Megan, and I think that might be the extent of who sent me clips today of just like various conspiracy theories. And I was like, oh, I want to watch some of these, okay? So let's start with the one that Purple Pros found, that also I think was the one that contained the potential drama. So let me pull it up. Oh, that's Mr. P, by the way, in case you're wondering. There's the old Mr. P. And it starts at 6 minutes. This is a really kind of like not my usual style for reaction over here, but it's how we're doing it today, okay? So we're gonna listen. The only clips of these that I've watched are some of the ones from Shay. Otherwise, I've not actually watched any of this stuff on my own, okay? All right. So if y'all are ready to take a deep dive into the cousin chat lore, I think we did react to Mr. P once upon a time back in the day, because I think he did a like box exchange or something with Lisa. If you're ready, put some 69s in the chat, okay? And in the meantime, between time, look at Bo. Look at my little baby. I just turned around and saw him. I was like, oh, he's such a little precious angel. He had a good report at the groomer today. The groomer said that she loved him so much and that he's wonderful. Could you believe my little demon twink got a good report from the groomer? Look at him. Pauline, 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 Pauline. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Your beauty is beyond compare with flaming locks of auburn hair. I'm done. He's had a long day. We also took a long walk before I started streaming today as well, so he's just resting. He's resting, all curled up in his little blanket. All right, let's see. This also allegedly, this particular clip is about 5 minutes long. Okay.
Yeah. I was gonna tell you, I have a question for you all now that I get to hear two different opinions. Have you all ever heard now, some could say it's a conspiracy theory. Some could say that it's just something that's floating out there. But
not Poe getting triggered. Poe, it's just a idea floating out there, bestie. It's fine. It's okay. It's just an idea that's floating out there. Are you done? Are you finished? Not Poe sitting your dog running. I'm so sorry about that. All right. Let's hear what this idea floating out there is.
have y'all ever heard that for everybody that tries to play the lotto, that you're never going to win unless you have been specifically picked by the CIA because they pick who they want to win the lotto?
Can I roll my eyes on this or no?
I don't
Yeah, of course
believe
you can.
that, and I'm gonna tell you why. But I'm
Do you all believe that? Oh gosh. Okay. No. If you're gonna keep barking, go. You're ruining the reaction. Go. I just sat here and sang your praises. I just sat here and sang your praises. Go. Come on, you silly. Go. Go. You know who's not winning the lottery? Poe. He's not winning it today. Yes, he's mad that the CIA didn't pick him to win the lottery. My partner works for a state lottery and has to speak with upset players a lot. This is not an uncommon theory. Oh my god. I literally have no concept or idea of what goes on with the lottery. I don't know that I've ever played the lottery, to be honest with you.
gonna let Mr. P give his.
Yeah, no, you can roll your eyes if you want to, but I'm just saying the people that win can be. That's why, if you've ever heard, there's always, they won again. Oh, they won again. Oh, that same guy won again. Have you ever heard that? They win multiple times.
Okay, yes, but you're not presenting the full context of that.
He said give the full tea, girl. He said give all the information, girl. If you want to talk, you want to run your mouth, you better say all the facts. K is for controversy. K is for conspiracy.
That's what I'm saying. Go for it.
One, I don't believe that lotto winners have been picked. Because I'm a good guy, I would have won by now.
Sir, that's your argument. That's your argument. What does the P stand for? I'm not sure. Y'all let me know.
It's too much of a chance. I mean, there's no way to. These balls are regulated. They're so.
I'll tell you about some regulated balls. Y'all want to know about some regulated balls? These balls are regulated.
So much regulation around the lotto system, and just the investigative staffing that they have to verify a win is crazy. I mean, they have private eyes out there checking your steps. They know exactly where you buy your tickets. I mean, it's crazy. So the fact that they've picked somebody, I don't believe is true.
Wait, you're out here talking about they have private eyes following you around so that they know where you bought lottery tickets. That's your argument, but it's too far of a stretch to say that the CIA picks out the winners for the lottery. Like, I don't think that he's helping. I don't think that he's helping. You answered the conspiracy with another conspiracy, so it's cooked. Right? He's like, well, there's no possible way that the CIA could pick winners because they got private eyes out here. They have private eyes out here following everybody that's playing the lottery, so they know exactly where you purchase your ticket and everything. What?
By the government, because
love my cream of wheat.
That's the most mediocre white guy thing I've ever heard. I'm a good guy, so I would have been picked to win the lottery.
That's all it takes. Good, normal white dudes just deserve to win the lottery. So if somebody was out here picking, they would have picked him. They sure would have. I believe that 100%. That's the best argument he has. Welsh Cat, thanks for those bits. Not P is for privileged. P is for private eyes, apparently.
I'll take California as an example. More winners are Latino, then
Y'all, listen, y'all. Welsh Cat was just joking. Welsh Cat was just joking. And then he follows up with, more winners were Latino. What? Not P is for prejudice. Not this, not this. Look at Karen's face. Look at Karen's face right now. Look at it. He said, listen, if the CIA was picking winners, they wouldn't pick the Latino people, they'd pick me. A good white guy. That's essentially what I feel like what he's saying right now. I mean, we haven't heard his full opinion. This isn't a full thought. He hasn't completed a sentence yet, but I'm just like,
in other
in
nationalities,
California. Okay.
right? So I don't know. It's going to turn political, so I'll just
wait. You haven't even. You can't just start a sentence out. You can't just start a sentence out. Well, in California, more of the winners are Latino. Like, you can't just start that and not finish your thought.
stop there. I don't.
Well, let me give you a little debate then about that. Then
He never finished the thought. He never finished the thought. Also, like, oh, just I can't believe this.
do you remember watching the movie? I wish I knew what it was called. I want to say maybe it came out in the 70s or 80s, where they made the plot that they were going to.
Are we now bringing in fictional movies to defend points and have a discussion about this?
Put balls in that were magnetized so that they could pull out the certain numbers.
Girl, it was a movie. It sounds like that was a movie. It sounds like you watched a movie, girl.
And they were all involved in it. I don't remember what movie it was.
Well, that's like weighting the balls, but they're all checked before they even go into the machine now. There's, I don't know.
Also, Poe snuck back into the room and now he's barking again. Poe, stop. I know this is wild. But come on, come up here. Get cozy. Have a good time. Stop barking. Check my weighted balls. Y'all are nasty. Y'all are nasty. Y'all are so nasty.
just doesn't seem plausible to me.
Okay.
But that again, that's
I want to hear Anna's opinion.
I think I need to move to California.
No, I'm telling.
I'm a Latina. I need to move there so I can win.
Anna said, "Oh, so the Latinas and the Latinos are winning.
Love my cream on me.
They're winning.
P is for Poe is over it.
P is for Poe is over it." Anna said, "I'm gonna go get my Latina privilege." Anna's the most sensible one of them all. Listen, cause some of the clips that I watched that Shay sent me, just wait on Miss Anna, okay? Just wait on Miss Anna. Just wait.
You know, we even had it on when I was a kid. I remember watching it every Saturday night, 8:00 with my grandmother. They'd have the people that won the spin the wheel thing, and the majority of them were all, you know, Latinos from Southern California.
Yeah.
So he's not even speaking on statistics or facts. He's speaking on anecdotal evidence that he remembers about watching people win the lottery when he was younger. We're not even talking about facts or figures. I watched Lottery Dream Home on the weekend and one family hit twice in 1 year. All right, Melissa, who cares? Who cares? Oh, God. Oh, my God. I was not anticipating all of this.
Because those are the people playing. So I don't think the government has.
You gotta play to win, baby.
But wait, is his argument that the government wouldn't pick Latino people to win? Is that what his argument is? I'm sorry, I'm so confused. I'm so confused what his concept is here. Which I don't know. The government is racist, so maybe the government has a history of being racist. So maybe that's his point. I don't know. I just wish he'd finish his thought is the thing. What he needs to do is finish his thought so we wouldn't have all of these questions. Because the way he's left it right now, it's like, are you saying this from like a biased, prejudiced, potentially racist perspective? Or are you saying like, oh, I don't think that the government would do this because they're racist? He needs to just finish his thought. He really does.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
Anna, your thoughts on it?
too much gravity and too much power is assumed to be exercised by some of our government agencies. And that's a perfect example of it. But that's, again, my opinion.
That's
So
my
basically,
opinion.
Mr. P saying, you tripping.
Yeah, you nuts.
You tripping. I want to say hi to Rose Life. Rose Life is going to be on, hopefully, next week. Girl, I'm going to look forward to your email. I haven't checked my emails. So I'm hoping that we can get her on next.
Love people ending a controversial thought with an embarrassed, yeah, I don't know. Exactly. Exactly. This is the type of podcast Amber should start. Oh my, could you imagine if Amber Lynn Reed started a podcast discussing the conspiracy theories and just the shit she would say? She already tried to talk about conspiracy theories once and like failed miserably. And had to backtrack about the Stevie Wonder conspiracy theory.
Next week.
Don't spoil surprises.
Well, no, because there's a lot of people that enjoy watching her so they can be, have a heads up to,
The whole idea is it's supposed to be a surprise. By the way, I just want to say...
Karen is pissed. How dare you ruin the surprise, Anna. Now, I will say, I don't know if we've fully gotten out of conspiracy mode yet. Purple Pro said this goes until 11:45, so no, we haven't quite hit it yet.
The Rose Life, I just want to tell you, you look very much like Mariah Carey. There, I just wanted to say that.
It does. It's so creepy.
Looks a lot like Mariah Carey. I mean, it's...
All she needs to do is
Now
put her
you
hair.
look at the Rose Light.
Wait, who? Wait, the Rose Life. Oh, wait, it's right here. Oh, I don't think I can click on her channel from there. The Rose Life. Looks like Mariah Carey.
Guys, my name is Rose. It's September 1st, which birthday party that I will be having.
No,
that will be coming soon.
Is she not in her videos?
Hello, hey
what?
friends.
Is she? Okay, let's go back to this because this is apparently
Guys,
the video. In what world is this? In what world is this Mariah Carey? In what world is this? Have y'all seen Mariah Carey before? Have you all seen? I mean, no disrespect to the Rose Life. I'm just like, but all disrespect to Mariah Carey making that comment. Like this Mariah Carey? Are we talking about the same Mariah Carey? Are we talking about the same Mariah? Are we talking about the same one? They have the same nose? In what world? Mariah's is way less, Mariah's is way more narrow. In what world? In what world? This is what you get when you order Mariah Carey from Teeemu, maybe. Yes, absolutely, Sandra. Absolutely.
My name is Rose, and
okay, wait. We're good. We're good, Rose. No worries. Actually, I think there's clips from the one that they did with Rose that some people submitted. they're into Lululand, absolutely.
Let's see.
You've
It's all
never
one
seen
word.
Rose Life?
It's all
She
one
looks-
word. The Rose Life.
Yeah, all
She-
together.
I'm not saying twins or doppelganger, but like she's
No.
got mannerisms like Mariah Carey.
Yes. All she needs to do is to change her hair color, and she'd be good to go.
She's gonna have to do a lot more than that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but she's got a lot more to do than that.
Now, my personal opinion,
Yeah.
I've known people that have won over and over again, but there wasn't a big lottery. It was just like, in DC that I remember who it was too. And she just kept winning, but she always played the same numbers for
Okay.
15 plus years. She
Uh-huh.
played the same numbers.
Uh-huh.
And I just like he said, there's too many checks and balances
Too
that
many.
you have to go through, even for a winner. And attorneys get involved. All kinds of stuff gets involved. There's just no way. There's no way. I think they got bigger fish to fry.
Mr. P wants to ask if the person that she knows is Latino. He's itching to ask for demographics.
And allowing certain people to win money. They got
Okay,
bigger fish to
so
fry.
since you both shut me down within 10 minutes of the stream, you guys can pick the next subject. There you go.
Woo! Okay, Mr. P, what do you want to talk about?
I thought we'd talk about
You
it
are
for
our
at least 30
guest.
minutes, but we didn't, so.
You are our guest.
She thought they were going to talk about that for 30 minutes? A fake conspiracy for 30 minutes?
Be our guest.
Okay. I do think that they end up going on to talk about some of the drama, so maybe we can come back to that, but I do want to get to the other conspiracy theories. So this one comes from Megan. All right, so
I have subject.
let me get to the correct timestamp at 21:24. If we have time, we can go back and revisit maybe the drama, but I wanna get to the conspiracy theories first. Oh, come on, Karen, with these sunnies. Come on, Karen, with these sunnies. Yes, let's fucking go. Let's go. Here we go.
Even if it means sleeping on a couch. You know what I mean? Until you can get back on your feet. Nobody deserves to be treated like that or to feel less than. By the way, I've been running my mouth for 25 minutes. So do you have anything updated? Because I wanted to hear your thoughts about what I showed you that happened in Hawaii that started that fire.
I was like, that can't be right. No. That had to have been photoshopped because I haven't.
Okay, I'm kind of nervous. Because if you don't know, there were a lot of very bad fires that happened in Hawaii recently, and I'm just a little bit nervous. I'm actually kind of nervous.
I haven't seen that.
I mean, it could be, but the thing is, here's the thing. I don't know. Have you seen the after pictures?
I've seen
It's it's literally like a third world country. It looks like an apocalypse has happened.
Yeah. My thing was I didn't understand why they didn't have like the what is it, the not the National Guard, the ones that are on the water. What are they called?
Coast Guard.
Coast Guard. I don't
Coast Guard.
understand why they didn't have the Coast Guard ships on the water throwing the water from the ocean onto the island. because they can do
Eileen,
that.
Maria, what happened is that on
I'm not entirely sure that's one, how any of this works. Two, yeah, I just don't know what to say to all of this, because quite truly and quite honestly, like, what happened in Hawaii was like a real fucking travesty. Very tragic. Happens very quickly. Like, I'm just like, what? Zach, how do you find these people? I found Anna and Karen via Lisa Halls. And I found Lisa Halls just through my recommended of DT Halls back in the day.
On social media, and of course, I'm
also waiting to hear what, because Karen has a conspiracy theory about what started the fire. Karen has a conspiracy theory about what started the fire, which is, we haven't even gotten there yet.
Preface or the preface or whatever it's called out there for you guys. Please know that if there's something that they don't want us to know, it will not be on mainstream media. It will not be on the mainstream news. Okay. So now a lot of people are doing their own investigating and their own research, and it was shown on social media.
Oh no.
From the sky down on Hawaii, and that's what they believe started the fires. Is it true?
Wait, they did what from the sky?
Social media.
Oh, she froze. She froze. I didn't hear what came from the sky. She froze.
Down on Hawaii, and that's what they believe started the fires. Is it true? I don't know. Okay. But am I for sure that the government would do something like that?
What did they put?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, because a lot of the ones in California, they're responsible for. They start those fires.
Why would they do that?
And I don't even know how it started.
What's in my head now? We didn't start the fire.
I mean, how
did
it even start? I don't even know.
The Hawaii one?
Yeah.
Supposedly they're saying that there was a hurricane that was like 70 miles off the coast. So the high winds.
Supposedly they're saying, ma'am, there's like science and proof and evidence of how things happen. Like, what do you mean, supposedly? What do you mean? There's a conspiracy that a giant laser was sent down from the government. I don't know, because she froze in the live stream. So I don't know what she was saying the government sent from the sky.
Blew the electric cords and started the fire that way, or it could have been weather related like a lightning bolt. But how many places have gotten struck by lightning and it doesn't wipe out a whole island?
Miss Ma'am.
Or a whole city, for that matter.
Miss Ma'am.
Here in the United States.
Miss Ma'am.
It's very fishy.
Miss Ma'am, what's very fishy is you. Why are you spreading misinformation like this? What, especially in something where, like, so many lives were lost, so many people's lives were ruined, and I just... Why? Karen, why? Karen, why? Like, honestly, truly, it checks out, like, people make up conspiracy theories when they just, like, don't understand what's happening. But if they took the time to, like, actually learn and understand what was going on... and like tried to learn about it and like educate themselves about it, then they wouldn't have to come up with silly old conspiracy theories about stuff coming from the sky and starting fires. Karen's killing me in those sunnies. I'm not trying to start a conspiracy, but she reminds me of the guy with laser eyes from X-Men. You talking about Cyclops? You talking about Cyclops?
But is that what they're telling us, Carolyn?
Wait, can we see the chat on this? Live chat replay is not available for this video. Damn.
Is that what they're pumping to us through the mainstream media?
I didn't know she was one of those anti-mainstream media girlies. I didn't know she was that one. Listen, it is very hard to find a reliable source on social media. Just as the amount of misinformation on social media, like, be skeptical about the way that mainstream media does report things. I think that there are places where, like, journalists could do better, and I think a lot of journalists truly are trying to do their best to cover things in the most responsible way. I really do believe that most journalists are trying to do that. I don't think all journalists are. But you know what's way less reliable? Just the random stranger that you saw repost a meme on the Facebook. Like, what?
I hadn't even read this and I was already answering you, and they're saying the same thing, that they're blaming it on down powered lines.
Okay.
But I mean,
Well,
I just want to share something with you guys, okay? And just hear this with an open mind, okay? What is the biggest hurricane destruction that we've seen here in the United States? Can anybody tell me in the chat?
Are you a fucking teacher? Like, what? Raise your hand in the chat if you can tell me.
Biggest hurricane destruction.
Was it Katrina? Was it Katrina?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Did Louisiana burn down? Did New Orleans and the area burn down completely?
Bessie, the Louisiana and New Orleans, different place, different context. Like famously a historically very wet place. like does she not get the part about, like, the reason that fires start in places like California, Hawaii, etc. is because it's a very dry climate with, like, a lack of rain a lot of the times, and because of that, like, things are more susceptible to burning. She's literally a weather woman. Have some respect. I'm finding it hard to have some respect currently in this moment. If you notice, I haven't been saying respectfully as I was yesterday, because I do still have some respect for Lisa. And today I'm just like, what? These are people's actual lives that were impacted, and we're just like, well, the government.
Looks like an apocalypse hit it.
Yeah, I don't understand what the reason the government would want to burn down an island. I don't know.
After Katrina. And do you know how many down power lines there was for Katrina? Do you know how many gas lines busted and started fires during Katrina? And it did not look like that. Yes, it looked apocalyptic because of the fact of the Katrina itself, the force of the winds, the force of the water, but not because of fire. So just keep that in mind. I understand that they want us to believe that there's down power lines all over the island. So
I'm like, what is Anna thinking? What's Anna's thoughts here?
Island has been,
right, literally the entirety of New Orleans was, like, underwater because of where it sits at sea level. like it's hard for the whole city to start on fire when it's covered in water. Like, what?
Burnt to smithereens. But keep that in mind. If you go, and I went to visit New Orleans after Katrina, it didn't look anything like Hawaii does right now.
That's a really good point.
Just
That's a
think about
damn
it.
good point.
Not that's a really
As
good
far
point.
as perspective.
That's
the
a
thing
really
is
good
that
point.
when they tell you something, we're very fast to believe.
See, I really want to yeet out of this conspiracy theory, but Megan did note that and I'm just gonna spoil a little bit for y'all. I'm holding on to keep going because Megan did note when she shared this clip that there was also some flat Earth. There's also some flat Earth. So we still have. I brought up flat Earth and Poe started losing it. Stop. Shh. Be quiet. I can't even say it to him seriously. Not K is for K dumb.
What they say, but we need to be questioning.
Hawaii had a layer of dry brush, down power lines, and a ton of wind to whip up the fire. Yes. I think most of us understand that as a concept, but here we are. Poe's passion for journalistic integrity is admirable. Absolutely.
Everything, because it's not as it seems. And then, just so you know, too, Paloma sent me an excellent.
Love my cream of wheat.
This is making me hope the earth flips over and we all fall off.
That old flat earth just flipping over.
Video about how NASA started, and it'll blow your mind. It'll blow your mind.
What?
So, did I send it to you about the Antarctica and the firmament and all of that?
No,
I didn't send it to you.
No.
And I wrote to her immediately and I said, I told you the earth is flat. Nobody's going to get me to change my mind.
Jesus, take the wheel. Take it on. To be fair, Karen did ask me to come on and roast her, and damn, my eyes are open. My eyes have opened.
It's flat. So I'm going to send you that video.
Okay.
She
I'll be on the lookout.
And somebody said
Anna just quietly like, oh, okay, I'll be on the lookout. I'll be on the lookout. She seems so nervous about that. She seems nervous about the flat earth stuff.
exactly what it was here just a minute ago. Right here, Linda. She's exactly right. And that's how it starts in California, too.
I think the fires were started by DEW, direct energy weapons. What does that mean? What does that mean? Linda girl, what? Oh my god.
It started by direct energy weapons. Mm-hmm. You know, weapons of mass destruction that other countries supposedly have, and that's why we have to go invade them. Yeah, it's us. We're the ones that have the weapons of mass destruction. We're the ones that need to be worried about this country.
I mean, we do need to be worried about this country for all kinds of reasons. All kinds of reasons. But this is just so wild. Wild.
I feel like you guys are right. I'm like spinning and locking up, and I noticed I only have like one bar. Let me see if I can hook onto one of these.
You're not freezing or anything right now. You're good.
She was buffering a lot though.
You're good.
Are we done?
You only froze.
You got any more crazy shit to say about this topic in particular? Because there's more to come. There's more to come.
You only froze like just temporarily.
Okay, we got to move on from this one. I can't do more of that. Oh, she on this one. She talks about it again at 3:29.
I don't even know what.
This is also from Megan. If it's the same topic, we might have to keep it moving. I don't know if I can do more of this.
Actually, there's two things I want to talk about. Hi, Jan. There's
So
two things I want to talk about, actually. Just thought about the other one. So whenever I was in Arkansas and we did, I don't know, I think it was a Freaky Friday video, we mentioned, hi, Francie. We mentioned or talked about Hawaii, and I told you all that I saw a video where there was a light that came down. Somebody captured a video where a light beam came down, and then 30 minutes later, right, DEW, and then 30 minutes later, the fire started. Hi, Christina. I had said in that live, I'm not sure if the light beam and the photo was real.
Yeah.
Never stating that I didn't believe that the fires were real. Hi, Simply Jessica Free. That's what I had said. Okay.
That's the part you want to clarify, that you believe the fires are real. you don't want to clarify, like, maybe that was a really insensitive, not intelligent thing to say.
Okay, and one of our family members was upset, saying, I assure you that the fires are very real. I'm here.
Okay, yeah, as they should be upset. As they should be upset.
I do believe that the fires are real, for sure. What I was questioning was the videos that were going around of this beam that had hit the island and then created the fires or started the fires. Okay. So I have a question. If there's anyone that is in Hawaii that is watching this, whether live or on the radio.
Well, that's enough of that. I'm over the Hawaii. I'm over the Hawaii folks. What I'm not going to do is listen to more of her talk about that. Let me go into some of the stuff that Shay sent me. Okay, this is so Shay sent me a number of things. And I have some of the clips downloaded, and then I think Shay also sent some stamped stuff as well. Part of the first things I'm going to show you are from Anna, and it's actually about Teeemu. And I'm not actually upset with her about what she has to say about Teeemu, but I do think it's important we watch. I do think y'all will appreciate what Anna has to say about Teeemu.
So Teeemu can go fuck themselves, like, all the way off.
Wait. I pushed the wrong button. I meant to do full screen. Let's start again. Oh, look who it is! It's old Mr. P. Commenting.
So Teeemu can go fuck themselves, like, all the way off, and they could suck a bag of dicks. Okay? Teeemu sucks shit as far as their business end and what they can do to you and your bank account and what their abilities of what they can do to you.
Well, I was going to give you my
Teeemu
story.
It's a fantastic place to find shit. I love Teeemu for that. But now I see their business end of it, and they can go fuck themselves.
Wait, there's more. But wait, there's more.
Still processing on our end. Now a new order that was never refunded sent to me from 2.5 months ago. They're saying that has an issue.
Wait, is
fuck
there
you,
a possibility?
Fuck you.
Just hear me out here. I want to be devil's advocate, both sides. Is it a possibility that maybe something
they fucked up on their end? And I said, you guys messed up on your end. You made a clerical error.
Okay.
Look on your records, and you will find that there is a clerical error on your end.
Wait, she said, Karen, don't start. Karen, you better fucking not.
Please.
Oh wait, this clip was split up into 2 parts. Give me just a second.
Please rectify it. Please. And you know what they did? They gave me the cut and paste response. Cut and paste response. basically, drop your pants. I got some dick. I'm going to stick in you, and you're going to bend over and take it. Yeah, it's like that. Fuck you, Teeemu. Fuck you. If you're watching, I know you are. Fuck you.
I don't think that they're watching.
Oh yeah, those motherfuckers are watching.
I was gonna tell you because maybe now that we're talking about like deceptive practices and stuff, I wanted to ask you guys.
Yeah, deceptive like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Love my cream. My wheat.
Teemu isn't watching, but the CIA is?
Teeemu isn't watching, but the CIA is. You're so right. So Shay sent me all of those clips today.
Love my cream. My wheat.
Some of us like bending over, bestie.
Oh, isn't that true? Isn't that true? Thanks for those bits. Thanks for all those bits. That was literally from their cousin chat today. Shay was watching live because Shay's a cousin chat #1 fan, #1 friend and family. But then Shay sent me also a clip speaking of conspiracy theories. Well, wait, no, this isn't necessarily here. So first of all, I'm looking back through my DMs with Shay and seeing some other things. So first of all, this is a post from Karen's community tab post. Thank you, friend. It fits perfect and I love it. However, I love you more. XO from Texas. And it's the NASA logo with the word lies. And then Shay was like, just so you know, Karen is a MLM boss babe, and isn't it true? Look at her. She's a Scentsy seller. She's deep in the MLMs, selling the Scentsy. Selling the Scentsy. Oh, God. Oh, shoot. Oh, choking just a little bit. I've been listening while I study. It's been a rabbit hole. It's a mess. It's a mess. And then they apparently talked about me for a little bit, which Shay sent me a timestamp for. So, this is all from, I think, today. This is at 1 hour and 2 minutes. We'll go a little bit before, just to make sure we get it all.
That was like the worst year. It was crazy.
Oh, congratulations, crazy. Anna. She got new hearing aids today. That's good. You're going to have to lower them way down, though, when you watch me, because you know I'm real loud. And I also try to tell you all to watch me on 2x speed, so.
It'd be like, she's going to be like, I can't watch Karen anymore. I can't watch Karen
anymore. She's way too loud.
I'm
too loud and I talk too much, so I always tell you guys, put me on 2x speed so you can get through a lot faster my videos.
I think, to be honest, those are the least of Karen's worries. I think those are the least of Karen's worries.
And by the way, I'm not sure. I know that you informed me that there was a new video that gave us kind of a shout out with Zachary Michael. Am I correct, Zachary Michael?
Yeah, he pulled up your channel.
Yeah, but did you also hear that he called me out for talking too much?
No, because I only watched it for a little while because I was afraid to hear.
Okay, well,
he said I'd say, so I just like stopped and I was like this. I'm sending a picture. I don't even want to hear the rest of it. I'm scared.
Girlfriend, he says I talk way too much.
Wait, people in the chat are saying, yeah, you did. You did say that. Wait, oh my god, no, wait, I did say that. I did say that. In context of that, like, podcast thing, she, like, was talking over Lisa, who was supposed to be their guest, and I'm like, why bring Lisa on if you're just gonna talk over her? But listen, if they were scared of what I had to say there, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but the conspiracy theories... Ooh, that's like an unfriending zone for me on terms of like Facebook and stuff. When I have family members on Facebook that that share those conspiracy theories, and I'm just like, I cannot support that. I cannot do that. I'm not even gonna say anything to you. I'm just gonna unfriend and move on.
Way too much. So I'm gonna slow my roll. Today I talked a lot because I had to update y'all on what happened during.
Yeah, because it was story time.
Yeah, but I'm not going. I'm gonna start being more quiet.
Oh my gosh, you don't have to do anything just because I said something. You don't have to do anything just because I said something. Shay, is there more that they say here? Because I know you also had another link too. Because apparently Anna's gifted or something. Wait, is this in the same? Is this the same? Oh, this is a different video. Oh, this is... Okay, so there's a different video. This is with the Rose Life, who apparently looks like Mariah Carey, allegedly. And apparently Anna has some kind of gift.
And we're live.
There they are with Mariah. there's old Mariah. Okay, at 1:05.
Hi everyone, welcome in. I had to get up because I heard like a chainsaw. I just wanted to make sure they weren't coming to my house.
Yeah.
The chains from Anna's old basement.
Yeah, exactly.
I know, girl, that damn basement.
It just kept getting louder, so I was like, are they coming to my front door? So I just decided to close the front door because I had mine open.
Something is telling me to say this. So blessed be to whatever sister might be in here. There's somebody in here. And I'm letting you know, blessed be, and I'm glad that you're here. Thank you for being here with us today. Like I've already shared with you what I've seen with you, Rose.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I've already shared how you're that bright light.
Thank you.
And that's why they can see you and you have so much
Luca.
activity. Now I've never shared with Karen. I don't know if she's interested in knowing what I know.
About
Look at her
what?
face. She's like, what?
About what?
What I know and what I see.
Oh, I love this.
Woo! You have shared a little bit. It doesn't scare me.
Okay, well, I can tell you that we have all intersected at one time, many hundreds of years ago. And in particular, because I could see it right now, clearly, right now in my head, you were in a group of women.
Y'all, Mariah Carey down there has goosebumps. Mariah Carey has goosebumps.
And you were in a position of authority. And interestingly enough, what I think is kind of comical, and you'll probably understand why, you did healing.
Me, Karen?
You did healing.
Me, Karen? Me, Karen?
You. And I think that's so funny because I'm like,
I have the healing touch because I'm not a doctor, but I play one here on YouTube.
No, but you were a healer at one point and a woman in authority within your group, but it was within a group of women, and you were a healer, and I saw that, and you were very well loved and respected.
Oh, I love it.
And I think that transcends right now because even now, when you do stuff, when you're trying to figure things out, I think it's kind of funny. You know, when you do stuff and you're trying to figure out, I should do something.
So is Anna a medium? Is she a psychic? Is that where the only in my dreams comes from? She's out here saying she saw them all in a past life or something? What? Someone get Psychic Lover here to explain to us. Psychic Lover, just for the record, our moderator here, she's named after a band called Psychic Lover, I believe. She's not actually a psychic or related to any psychic. A healer, a medium, and Mariah Carey walk into a room.
Do this, I should do that, maybe I should do this. I'm like, you're overloading. You know what you need to do. Don't overload. It's because you still have that in you.
Yeah.
You're always going to carry that healing, and a healer has a nurturing spirit too. So you have a very natural nurturing spirit. A lot of people don't know unless they know you, but you have a natural nurturing spirit within you. And when you love hard.
Hard.
I mean, when you love
hard. I love hard. Hard. Christians do this. They testify in front of each other. My mother's church does it. Listen. Not for me. Not for me.
And when you love hard.
Hard.
And when you love hard.
Hard.
And when you love hard.
Hard.
Within you. And when you love hard.
Hard.
I mean, and when you love hard.
And then when I get let down hard.
Hard.
Yeah. And that's just, I mean, immediately that's what I see.
Yeah. So it's like I feel like I could relate, like that feel like right now you just felt that, like there's no transcript, there's not someone, well, I don't want to speak for you, but there's not someone telling you in your ear. It's just like that feeling that you know.
I think I'm good.
It just needs to come out.
I think I'm good.
Yeah.
I think I'm good. I think we're gonna call it on the cousin chat deep dive for the day. This has been too much. I had no idea this is where we were going today. I woke up to some DMs from Shay, and then it made me go revisit some stuff that I saw in the Discord conversation. And, ooh, it's too much. It's too much. It's just too much. And listen, if y'all do end up going and watching more and find more, let me know. Let me know. It's funny because on the re-upload that's getting ready to go up tonight, I'm like, should I go on the cousins chat? Should I be a guest? I feel like they might not let me. They might not let me be. They might not let me be a guest after all of this. You listen. You know, if I would go on there, I'd be like, so tell me more about how Earth is flat. Could you tell me more about that? Could you tell me the science behind that? I don't know if it's right for me. I don't know if it's a good fit for me. I'd be better off going and getting in a podcast live stream with Amber Lynn, honestly. I don't know if it is right for me and my family. I sure doubt. I sure don't. I need to breathe. And I need to go get ready to watch Big Brother tonight. Thank you so much, YouTube, for hanging out with me today. I'm going to say goodbye to the Twitch folks real quick. But I love you all so much. Make sure to subscribe down below. Do all that fun stuff. Follow me on my main YouTube channel as well. Y'all are the best, YouTube. And I'll see you again real soon.